What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Mr. Lang. I titled this video, Doing Right by My Followers. The reason for this video is I'm going to get some backlash. So I had a recent video where I was talking about my answering service that I use, BidSlot. Well, since then, I have started running Google Ads, and I use a company called Creative Innovations. It's the guy Zeke. You might see him in some of those Facebook groups. Zeke, I forget his last name. Anyway, he runs my Google Ads. Super happy with the Google Ads. Super happy. So, I mean, he tracks everything from what are these people typing in, what are they clicking, even the phone calls, like what they're clicking. Sorry, I'm trying to find a spot that's not like dirty, so you guys don't judge my dirty house. But there's even a feature on there when they click to call, the phone call is recorded. Okay, so they record so I was getting the calls recorded, and I'm able to hear how the answering service is doing, how the answering service is taking the call. And I had some very disturbing recordings where it was more than things were happening that it was not even acceptable. I had one where they were put on hold for over 8 minutes just to answer the call, and the client basically hangs up because he's just so pissed off. I had a situation where I don't even want to get into the details, but it was just all bad, okay? I think BidSlot has a lot of potential. I think it's a broken company at the moment. There might be people who have success with them. I'm not one of them. So I needed to come clean on my YouTube channel, because I made a video not too long ago saying that I was happy with BidSlot, and I was. But after doing the Google Ads and hearing how these phone calls are going down, and there's just no excuse for it. There's really not. And I mean, literally anybody, I could drag somebody off the street and have them take the call, and they'd probably do better. I mean, it was bad. So just very not fluent. I mean, just totally not even following the guide that I put in place. I don't know how they're taking the calls, but it sounds very messy. It sounds like they're taking the information and then transferring it to other things. Like, they're like constantly saying, all right, hold on a second, just hold on a moment. It's just bad. And I feel, it hurts me to make this video, because I appreciate April, and I appreciate the ones that are doing good. So April is the owner of the place, and she's a savage. I mean, she doesn't take the calls much, but when she did, there was one day she closed like it was either 6 or 8 jobs. She sold and closed. They were done correctly, they were done perfect. But the problem is, as we know as a business owner, is creating the systems so that you can hire people who replicate exactly what you do. And I think she's failed in that area. I hate to say it, but I mean, and there's another girl in there, Cecilia. I always pronounce her name wrong. I feel bad, but she's a sweetheart too. She does good, but I can't just count on them, cross my fingers and hope either April or Cecilia, I think it's Celia. I can't just hope that either one of them pick up the call or answer the phone. So that's that. My pricing guide, my structure that I gave them to use, works really well though. I mean, if I hired somebody to follow this, it would be fluent. And I mean, it's a good guide. Even I pull it up sometimes. If I'm in the office, I'll pull it up and go off of that, because there's a lot in it, and it's very structured, and I make sure I cover everything I need to cover. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date. Maybe we'll try BidSlot out again. I have a lot of money invested in there. I still have a lot of time I haven't used. I even purchased the $400 cold calling pro package, where they do cold calling and call commercial places, and they guarantee 15 appointments, like hot leads. I haven't even we haven't even launched that. I don't really know what's taken so long, but I mean, I paid for that months ago, and I've been trying to get it going, and there's just always, someone's not in, or there's just no, we're taking too long to launch it, so I'm not happy about that either. But hopefully I can just get a refund on that. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep in touch. But so for right now, I just needed to make it clear I do not recommend BidSlot. I hate to say it, but I don't recommend BidSlot. I'm sorry for anybody who signed up with them and you're having poor results. Hopefully you're getting good results, but for whatever reason, for me, it's just not. They're not doing what I need them to do. So I no longer am going to vouch for that. So because this is serious stuff. I mean, you can't just take a call. You can't just screw up phone calls. These leads could be, for example, it could be a $20,000 lead, and I have some jagoff on the phone putting him on hold for 8 minutes. No, I'll just take my chances and take the calls and do it myself until I figure something else out. It looks really bad. I've had lots of complaints about it, so it's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yeah, that's that, y'all. I'm gonna clean this house, go correct some F-ups. Not really F-ups, but someone said a window or two wasn't very clean, and they wanted some rust spots removed, which we typically don't include in a basic house wash, but these people, man, they're older couple, blind lady selling the house. They're just so stressed out. They're off a Social Security check, barely can afford to do any of the stuff they're doing, but they need to sell, and I guess I just have a little bit of a soft spot in my heart, so I'm going to make it right for them. But what else was there? Oh, and then that house, one house, there was some spotting on the paint, so got to clean that up. If I can remember, I'll record it, but honestly, I'm probably just going to zip through it because I'm just trying to get it done and enjoy my weekend and not work for once. And that's that. That's all, folks. All right. Check you later, dude. Oh, hey, if you want my systems, I got all my systems for sale. I posted this in another video. You get 7 documents and my pricing guide. 99 bucks. I think it's 7 Word documents, and then the other one is it's a Google Drive. So actually, the way it's set up is I make edits to it constantly, but it's shared with you, so you can always view it. You have access to it. So every time I make an edit to it, you get to see what changed. You know what I mean? You can't make edits to it, but you can view my document in real time for life. All right? Check you later.